All right, good morning guys, welcome back. We got a big old school of pogies right here. We're gonna try to fill the live wells with real quick this morning before we head offshore. Neutral. Yeah, we're pushing that school pretty good. Get them. They're spread out and spooky. There we go. I say we got them. Now the only problem is these baits are a little bit too small. I'd like to get a 6-inch size, but for a good starter bait, this will work. This will be my insurance policy. So what we're gonna do today, you guys, is we're gonna head offshore and we're gonna do a little bit of everything. We're gonna do some trolling, we're gonna do some bottom fishing, we're gonna do some vertical jigging. I got a whole bunch of rods on the boat that are specialized at doing specific things. I wanna get a big cobia, and Billy's really wanting to get a big king to take home. So if we can knock out those two fish, we'll have a good day. So let's get started. All right, so we made it offshore. We're about 22, 23 miles from the beach side right now, hanging around 65 to 70 feet out here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with trolling some artificial rigs. Now, this shallow rig is one that you can use for like mahi, wahoo, other big pelagics that like to swim fast. But this setup here is, again, artificial. It's a 7-inch Z-Man diesel minnow. I've got a little squid skirt above that, a little halo skirt above it, and I got a little bit of a 7-wire, and the hook itself is a O'Shaughnessy Mustad 3407. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw this line back first, because this is gonna be my top shot or my way back line, and it's not gonna get very deep. So the mindset is the further back you go with your lines, the shallower you want them to be. So this one here, we're gonna send it way back, probably a good solid 45 seconds or so. But we wanna get this one way back here and out of the way of everybody else. Okay, I'm good with that. I'll go ahead and set in the rod holder. Come on a little bit with my drag just until it starts creeping. Just like that. Okay, so my way back rig is out. Next, I'm gonna go a little bit shallower. So this is where the 25 is gonna come into play. This one's gonna be a 40 count back. Now this is just a deep diver plug. I have no weight on it. I'm gonna toss that back. Got a little piece of wire on it, just in case we do come across a nice toothy critter like a kingfish or something like that. It looks good. That's good there. Come on with the clicker. Now I'm just increasing drag until it stops creeping. Get it set in the holder here. And last but not least, we're gonna put the big guy out. Now this big guy is gonna go short. She's gonna swim at about 30 feet or so while running the 5 miles an hour that we're running. And again, this one's getting a 20 count back. So we got 30 feet down, we've got 25 feet down, and we got another one back there at about 10 to 15. So we got some good water column covered. So she'll go in the rod holder, and same thing, just come on with the drag just enough. There we go. Now if you notice that rod tip, see that rod tip bouncing like that? With these diving plugs, that's what you want. That thing is nose down and just digging just like that. That's a good thing. If the rod tip was doing one of these things, just bouncing around like erratically, like really high rod tip jumps, something's wrong with it, especially the one on the top. You notice even on the top up here, it's nice and smooth, just very simple pulsing. That's the tail on that Z-Man just wagging left and right, left and right. I like how everything looks. We're trolling now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that we drive over structure, right? Because the majority of these fish that we're looking for, king specifically, are structure-born creatures. They're around the structure because that's where the bait's at. So what we'll do is we'll keep nice, straight, long movements, wide sweeping turns, and just keep driving over all the artificial reef that DNR's provided for us down here. Ships, concrete, culverts, we got subway cars, we got all kinds of stuff. But this is gonna be the game plan first. Try to get Billy on a big kingfish. So this looks really good. Big chunk of structure, lots of bait, tons of predator fish up here, predator fish over here. There were some big marks down here, some more big marks down here. We're definitely going to come back and bottom fish that, but we're going to pull these plugs over the top of that and see if anybody goes off. If not, we just found a meat hole. There we go, boys. We got a nice little hit. You either got a Spanish or a baby king. Let's see what it is. You want to step down and walk to the front? I'll meet you in the middle. We'll take a look. That is
baby king. Baby
king, yeah. So I don't want to stick her. Let's go ahead and net it. Oh, it's a good hook set. I'll just lift her in. Just watch your toes.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Oh, that's a better fish than I thought.
Yeah, that is a good keeper. All right, so kings have to be 24 to the fork. So there's the fork. She's budging about 2 inches over 30. So we'll go ahead and call her 32. Now you can tell already, these are some super bloody fish, but that's a nice keeper king there. It's gonna make some nice smoked kingfish dip. All right, so while we're set back up on a troll, let me show you what we just got that 32-inch kingfish on. Now this is the Bomber diving plug, you guys. This is a deeper one. It's called the CD30. It's gonna run at about 30 feet of water depth. And like I mentioned before, I got another one over here that's the CD25 and it's running at 25 feet. Now I did go ahead and replace the trebles that come with it with big old mustad. These are 8.0 inline regular hooks. They're not circle hooks, they're just inline replacement hooks. And right here at the very front, 200-pound Marlin leader. Now you can use like a 7-wire or a number 5-wire if you want to, but I prefer on the bigger ones like this, that's a little bit deeper, targeting bigger fish with better eyes, to go with mono that's a little bit clearer than wire. So I've got that 200-pound set at about 2 foot or so. And then right there at that connection point, I've just crimped on with aluminum crimping sleeves, both sides of the 200 going up here to the 80. About a 50-foot piece of 80-pound mono, which is going to act as my shock leader. And then down here at the 80 is going to be the braid. This is 50-pound Power Pro braid high vis yellow. Now the reels that I'm using today are Penn Squall 40. These are the left-handers. If you notice, the crank is on the left side, and that's just because I prefer left-handed conventionals. Right-handers is usually the way you're going to get them. All the combos will set you up on the right. So if you do want left, you're going to have to order the reel and the rod separate. Now the rod is a Penn Rampage. This is their little bit heavier rod. This is a 20 to 50-pound mono class rod. With these kings, you don't have to fish with a 20 to 50. You can fish with a 15 to a 30. But what I would recommend is if you're going to use deeper diving plugs like this that put a lot of strain and a lot of pressure on the line, or bigger planers, you might want to step up to something that has a little bit more backbone. If you're just going to pull skirts on the top or with trolling weights like I have back there, these 15 to 30s will work just fine. But this is the exact setup right here that we just caught that big 32 on. All right guys, so we're gonna change gears. We're gonna do a little bottom fishing now. I got Billy on a nice kingfish to start the trip. And if you remember, as I was driving around, I marked an area that had a pile of big marks. And I said to Billy, we'll come back and check those fish. So that's exactly what we're doing now. And there they are, big marks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a couple hanging out down here, some more down here. They're at about 35 to 40 feet of water, hanging around some bait. I guarantee you that's a big blob of spade fish coming up. They love to do that, man. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw 2 rods down on the bottom, 4-ounce egg sinkers, about 6 feet of 80-pound leader, and big old 8.0 circle hooks with live Manhattan. And then back behind the boat, we're gonna go 1 rig with a stinger set up for a king just in case. And then we're also gonna throw another one straight back with just a simple circle hook. And on that simple circle hook, I'm gonna put just a 1/4-ounce split shot. And what that's gonna do is just get it down the water column just a little bit. So I'm covering the very top of the water column with a live bait, about another 5 to 10 feet down. And of course, my 2 big ones on the bottom, because man, that bottom of that screen is lit up. I'm hoping that's a big school of cobia. So let's get these rigs out and see if we can find some big fish. Is he there? Yeah, he's there.
Got one hitting this one too.
He's there. Oh yeah. That one's on. Let me just set the hook on this one. You got it?
I get this one. You get that one.
Okay, it's set. Oh, scoping up. Oh, I got a cobia. Nice cobia.
Cobia?
Yep. Rod, holster that one. I got keeper cobia.
I got it.
So you guys didn't get a chance to see that, but I just did a battery swap. This is a nice cobia, man. Well, this is a good one too.
Watch the line. You got the lines twisted.
I'm full maxed out drag. I can't do anything else with her here.
You want me to manage that?
Nope, she's running. Oh, she's right here. Gaff. she swam up to the boat.
You got a shark. Go. Shark's under the boat.
That's it. There she is. No. Hold on. There she is. She's coming around.
Pull this way. Got her.
Throw her in.
Got her.
Yep.
Woo, baby! Yeah, we got her.
You can let her go. Get the gaff out.
Woo.
Yeah, that's a keeper. Yep, watch her spines. I got this.
I got it.
Yep, grab that other rod. Go ahead and get that other rod.
Your rod. All right, let me go get this other one.
Okay.
There's a shark sitting under us too.
Okay, go ahead.
Be off, actually.
So here's the big cobia here that Billy got. Great gaff shot, by the way, buddy, right there. We're on again. This one here measured out to, well, let's just measure again. I forgot in the middle of all the chaos.
37.
30, yeah, like 37 inches. So she's perfect. Got to be 36, 37 inch fish. So this girl right here is dinner. All right, so let's set up a smoker king rig. So this is one of those rigs that I'm also hand tying on my website. Thank you guys so much for purchasing my my Carolina rig from that last little video that I mentioned. You guys are awesome. So what we got here is just a 4x strong number 4 treble hook here on the front of that pogie. And then on this one, we'll come back here into about mid body, right in there. And I'm leaving a little bit of a, I guess a little bit of an extra loop here on that fish, just allow him to swim around. And about another 4 inches up, I have a 2-aught beak hook, really strong mustad beak hook with a little holographic or a little mylar skirt there. And that's going to put off a big bait presentation. Big skirt here, followed by big bait back behind. And then we're just going to let this go right back behind the boat. Come on, swim. There she goes, she's swimming. I like to make sure she swims before I let it go all the way back. And this is going to be just a top line. So I'm just going to float it out, take it back, and see if a big old king wants to hit it. Now cobia will come up and hit these two. Amberjacks will come up and hit these. This isn't just a king rig, but if kings do decide to hit it with that 1/7 strand, that 60-pound wire that I have on there, she's not going to cut through that line at all. Look at her. Woo! Look how, oh, she's got the cobia on her.
Cobia on her.
Pitch bait.
Multiple cobia back there. Here.
Oh, I got one right here at the boat chasing. Look, oh, she got this one. Let's go, baby. That's a big one.
Come around.
I got too many rods right here.
Walk it over.
I can't put a lot of pressure on her. This is a singer. Yeah.
Over top of those. We just jumped them up good.
She just circled this one.
It's a big one.
She's circling this one. I need a gaff.
I got it.
She just wrapped this line. Let me see if I can unwrap it. One. There it is.
You got it?
2. Yeah.
She gaffer?
She's a gaffer. We got that bull. The bulls down there though too.
Yeah, they're behind the boat. She's coming to the front with her knot.
That's all I can put on her. She's got the trebles.
Okay.
Come on up.
Watch that troll.
She's out front.
Okay.
Put that net down so it don't fall on it.
Got it.
Yeah, it's keeper.
I got it.
Oh, net it. It's close.
Yeah.
Woo.
Net.
She's right here. She's right here. She's just got one treble in her. All right, net her. Nope. Yep, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice job. Woo.
Woo. I think she's gonna be short. Oh, she's just close.
She's right there.
She's right there at it. Okay, leave her in the net. Let's see if we can get a measure on her. Let me get a little tension over here. Let me get the gaff out of the way. Yeah, nose her up.
I got her nose.
I'll leave her in. Yeah, 32.
Oh, you got 32?
Another 32, yep. So we're gonna need the
De-hooker?
no, need this. So she got, what did she get? Oh no, she had the circle. Nice. Did she? No, this is my rig. Sweet. She got the 2.0 on the top rig. So I just set this out, man. This was going back when they were swimming behind the boat.
I was dumping all those dead pogues out the back.
Yeah, well that fire
just came up and went to town.
Yeah, dumping those pogies fired them up, that's for sure. Which way is this hook going? Hold on. All right, there we go.
Put a couple back out and do that again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nice fish. So
So, all right, what's happening, guys? You still there with me? Yeah. So what's happening is these fish are feeding in the slick behind us. Our chum bag has run out, but we keep taking some of these small menhaden that we cut up into small pieces, and we keep flipping them back behind the boat. As soon as we start doing that, the big sharks roll in. As soon as the big sharks roll in, the cobia are right behind them. And I was actually excited to see that the kingfish showed up, because the kingfish are back there in the slick now too. So let me get this camera over here to the front of the boat. Let me show you how nice this kingfish is. There we go, boys. Another beautiful toothy kingfish. They got to be 24. This girl here is every bit of 30 plus. Yeah, that is knocking on 36 right there.
full smoker.
36 smoker king right there. We'll go ahead and get her bled and get her put in the box. Yo! That's a cobia.
Work them in.
That's a cobia. Oh no, that's a king. Ooh, look how fast she's running. Billy, this top line right here, bring it around.
Yep, got it.
Come under me.
Under you.
This is a king. Or it's a cobia.
Oh, doubled up!
You just got smoked.
Woo!
You just got smoked. You just got smoked.
Oh, hammered it.
That might be a king.
Oh, smoking the reel.
Whoa, baby, that's a... Whoa, 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 whoa. The sharks are trying to get her.
Go, go, go.
No!
Keep over there, man. I popped off.
Mine's on. Whoa! Whoa, look! Woo! Golly! Oh, she's still under.
Sharks on it, sharks on it.
Oh, two of them. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Careful, very careful, very careful, very careful.
I got it. Watch out. Watch your feet.
Woo! That might be keeper. Step back. Ah, a little short.
A little short.
Holy cow, man.
They got her tail.
Yeah, they did bite her tail. Yeah. Throw her up on the numbers. She's probably gonna be 32 again.
Yeah,
dang. Man.
We almost got...
Dude, that was everything I could for that shark not to eat that fish.
I tried to horse mine in, mine broke.
Yeah, torpedo her if you can. Give her a chance.
No.
You take that.
What a battle.
I think Billy just said it. What a battle, man. God, dude. Guys, I am flat worn out. I'm not in the best shape, but I am flat worn out. That cobia scoped up so quick, and I thought it was a kingfish the way it was acting, but with as fast as it was scoping up, it was trying to get away from those sharks. And it had two big bull sharks right on her tail. And it's really interesting to see because when the sharks come around, the cobia are right behind those sharks. So they're kind of out of sight, out of mind. The sharks aren't interested in eating them. But I tell you, man, as soon as these fish turn that panic mechanism on, it just turns the sharks on. And you guys saw, man, that was like National Geographic. So, whew, gosh, boy, out of breath. We're having a good time. Come on up. So Billy's over there. So Billy's over there playing with something big. He might have a big old grouper on. I've got a cobia or a mad shark. Come on up. Woo, big fish.
Big one?
Big one.
Okay.
Dang. We're going back in the holster.
Okay. Got the gapper right above your head?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll just sit down here with this one for a minute. Billy, come over here with me, buddy. This might be a big cobia. He's up to the top now.
Okay.
He's scoping up.
Yeah, I got the gapper ready.
Yeah, come on over to the gaff. This will be a gaff fish. Big cobia. Big cobia, buddy. Big old cobia. Ooh, let's go, buddy. Come on. Come on, keeper. Come on, keeper.
Want to grab the net just in case?
Let me come up here and take a look at her.
She's close. She's a gaffer.
Yeah, she's a gaffer. I'm all the way there. No, whoa, 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 whoa.
Got it. You're off.
That's a big one, bro.
From way up here.
Yeah, that's fine. You can come down here with me. She's down here. We just got to work quick with this shark. I'm thumbing the spool
Just,
a little bit. I don't want to overdo it and put too much wear on that gear.
I haven't seen a shark lately.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Come on. Come on. Yeah, that's a gaffer. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait till you got a clear shot. Let me get her up. Oh, that's a beast. There's your shot.
Got her. Got her.
Bring her in, bring her in, bring her in, bring her in. Watch your feet.
Got her.
Woo!
That's a big fish.
That's a big one,
That's
buddy.
a monster. She almost pulled me in. No, she didn't. But
Ah.
look at that gaff shot.
Oh my God, I don't know what's better, catching that Cobia or Billy's highlights. That's a monster, Billy. All right, here we go, boys. 40-inch Cobia. This thing is heavy. What an absolute beast. And I tell you, man, Billy's on fire with these gaff shots. Both gaff shots on these girls were perfect. Right up around the gill plate. Zero meat wasted. And we're gonna get out of here, man. We've caught our limit of cobia. We've got 2 big smoker kings, so we're gonna make a run back in, and I'll meet you guys back at the fillet table. All right. Let's start with big girl here. So this is the big cobia that measured out to 40 inches. She is a rather large fish. So we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna fillet her up, as well as do some of these king mackerel. Now the knife that I'm gonna do it with, you guys know me, sword fillet knife. This is the 7-inch medium flex. If you guys are interested in this knife, check out the link in the description down below. It'll take you right over to the website, and you can get you one of these if you are in the market for one. Also, for those of you that have been asking about hats, guys, I got hats on my website right now. They're really nice. The Richardson 112s. They've got the really nice patch. Also, check the link in the description down below. It'll take you right to the shop website where you can pick those up. So let's go ahead and get this big girl here. And I'll tell you, man, this fish is large. And the problem with these fish too is they're round, so they're hard to really get a good angle at filleting because of how round they are, and with their head being like this too. So what I like to do first, you guys, is I like to take I like to just go right in and just take the head off. It allows me to get in here and to work on this fish a little bit easier. So I'm gonna cut right back here behind that gill plate, just like that there. We'll flip her over. Come back here, cut into that gill plate, behind that gill plate, just like that. And let's see if I can just Snap that backbone real quick. Got it. Just got to get a little karate chop. All right. Now I can tell you guys, as ugly as that looks, it does help with the filleting process. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean my fillet table off real quick. Make sure I get all the stomach contents out of the way because I don't want that touching the meat. Now this is something that you can do offshore while you're out there. You can go ahead and just pull her out, pull all the guts and everything out like that. Now you have to leave the head on, but you can just field dress her and take all that out of the way. So there we go. All right, so now we got something to work with here. So let's take our knife, and now we're just gonna treat this fish just like any other fish that I would clean. So we'll come right up here on the top, get a little cut started, run down the backbone. Just like that. There we go. Almost should have brought a towel. That'll keep her from sliding around on me. Okay, so now I'm just going to work all the way down to that backbone. Take my thumb, see here, and just open all that beautiful meat as I go down. Yeah, get to the rib cage and come up and over the rib cage, or you can just bust right through it. Okay, there we go. I'll just go ahead and kind of cut through those ribs a little bit. And we'll cut them out afterwards. All right, get that stomach meat. There we go. There's one half of a very, very big fillet. You've got a bunch of little pin bones all right down here. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just remove the skin. Now with these cobia, they do have blood on the outside of their skin, or sorry, just on the underside of their skin like that. So keeping it really close to the skin is only going to leave you a lot of blood. So don't be afraid to kind of keep the knife hovering a little high. That way you don't get all that red blood. Here's those ribs. And there we go. Not bad. A little bit of meat missed here. This is obviously the belly meat. You guys saw me do a video on that already. It's really, really good meat. You see there's no bloodline in that belly meat. So we'll keep that off to the side, and we'll trim a little bit more right here. I don't want to miss this. So there we go. There's a nice little fillet for a sandwich right there. And then there we go. See all this? That's that bloodline I was talking about. And I like it. So we don't have a ton of blood on the fillet. It's all left on the skin. So now we'll just kind of clean her up. A little bit of that. We'll get this out of the way. Go ahead and flip her over. Now this cobia does have a lot of pin bones, but they're all pretty much right down here, down this lateral line. So all you got to do is just kind of follow that lateral line with your knife. Come straight down right there. Come over here on the other side of the lateral line. This is also where that blood line is. And just follow it straight down, just like that. And there you go. A lot of blood mixed in there. A little bit of meat, but not terrible. You can take this meat right here, and on your next trip, cut it up, throw it out back behind the boat, just like you saw us do today, and keep the cobia right there. So there we go. Cleaned up nice. And there we go. Clean up nice, beautiful fillet. All right guys, so that's pretty much how I clean my cobia. Knock the head off so it makes it manageable, remove the guts, and then just fillet the fish out. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock out this other side as well as the other big girl. And that's all for today, guys. We had a good time out there on the water. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Billy, thank you so much for joining me on the sea hunt. We absolutely smashed the cobia, and thank you guys so much for support.
I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times